All right, hey everyone. Sorry, this is my second time doing this because my mic setups right now is kind of scuffed, so the mic audio doesn't sound too great. Still trying to figure it all out, but as I go, it will get better. Currently, I'm in the process of trying to figure out a way to do a Madden franchise and maybe even 2K or oh my God, MLB The Show. Uh, but I just want to know what interests you guys and what way to format it where you guys would also watch this while being entertained by the podcast. I've always wanted to do this and kind of branch over to sports gaming and make like my whole own like franchise where people can watch what I would do in a situation or like just have a separate sports league that's away from the NFL because that's a popular thing in sports gaming. Um, I've had a few teams in mind that I want to do at least in that, and as with the other two, if that's what you guys want me to do, then I'll kind of branch away and you guys can kind of pick that. But obviously, number one, I obviously have my team, the Patriots. Just, I know some people argue they don't need a rebuild right now with their record, but that one would be less of a rebuild and more of like a retool and find ways to keep them in contention and just make that team better because there are still a lot of holes despite them being where they are right now. Um, Another one I really like is Seahawks, and I would lean more into Russell Wilson leaving and being traded and such, and the Seahawks' life without Russell Wilson uh, on their team. There was a few other ones. I like the Broncos as well. I like the defense they have there. It's young, and obviously just traded away Von Miller, and they don't have a solid quarterback. So I think that would be a good one. And I'm trying to think. I had another one. Texans would be good. The thing is those two are like the two most common. You see that a lot. So I would like to do one that would be different than the normal. Like obviously the Lions. A lot of people are rebuilding the Lions because they're not very good. Another one that I think would be a lot of fun is the Washington football team. Uh, Obviously they have a lot of holes and a hole at quarterback, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to find a good quarterback and build around him as in my rebuild. Obviously, the Patriots have a quarterback, but he's young, so I would have to find the quarterback, or maybe in Madden he wouldn't be the answer, and we would have to find someone else. Stuff like that, and just a way to mix it up and have fun. Not only in the podcast, but outside the podcast, doing other stuff and branching out to different routes instead of just staying to one dimension. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. It intrigues me to do, and it's always something I want to do because I find myself playing these games a lot, and I find a lot of people on YouTube doing it, and a lot of people enjoy it. So I thought I could add my own spin to it and make it entertaining for people. Along with all this, I was kind of thinking of a way to make it my own and not just copy other YouTubers on YouTube. Um, but say I chose to rebuild the Bears, then I in 2K and in MLB I could rebuild the Cubs and the Bulls and make like a kind of like the MCU where it's like an extended universe where all the rebuilds kind of exist in one whole realm and they can lean on each other and be like a whole, I don't know how to explain it, like a whole like existing sports little universe thing. Just something fun and unique so that I'm doing something different and not just copying what other people are doing because there are a lot of good people at doing this franchise stuff on YouTube. So I thought I should add my own little unique spin. Along with that, if you are here and you're not coming from my podcast, and I think now's a better time than ever to shout it out, I have a podcast which is my main focus. I'm a journalism major at ASU, and so I've started my own podcast called Let's Talk Sports on Anchor. You can find it on Anchor, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. And then over on Instagram, I have an account to kind of fill in when I'm not updating podcasts because my podcasts are not daily. Uh, that one is Let's Talk Sports 2021. I also have a Twitter, but I don't use it very much. It's Let's Talk Sport. I believe 2003. I believe I could be wrong. I would have to look it up. But I don't really use Twitter, so that one's kind of not as important as my Instagram. My Instagram I'm pretty active on when it comes to all of this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is very scuffed and very improvised and on the on the go. I haven't fully set up everything, and I'm trying to figure out my mic because my mic audio doesn't sound as good as it should be, so I'm trying to fix it. And then I'm trying to also get my game capture set up and move it over to YouTube and find a way to do this effectively and in an entertaining way that's not extremely scuffed for the entirety of its run. But yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for listening. I'll let the clip go on for a little bit of gameplay. I'm playing as the Colts against the Cardinals, which today, as I'm recording, this is Christmas Day, and this is the game that's going to be happening later tonight. But yeah, I'll just turn off my mic, and I'll continue to play a little bit, and then you guys can watch, and if this is entertaining you, let me know, and I'll start it. I'll get it going soon. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and check back soon for an update. Thank you.